Welcome back, all my Minecrafting friends. It's time for the day 0 player update of the April 2015 Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, the Monster Museum. And you may notice that we're standing in the Bear Lodge Ranger Station, which you're probably thinking, hey, that was destroyed at the end of the challenge last month. And yes, it was destroyed, but I decided that I liked it so much, I like this world, I like this build, that I just took 3 hours and built it back just the way it was, as near as I could get it. And I also spent a lot more time, like I said I was going to do. Oh, this time I got a potato pretty early in the thing, and made a potato farm. And I've decided to, I said I was going to clear out this underground area here. I've cleared some out here, and well, where am I? Okay, going down a little bit here. Don't have this whole level cleared out yet. And on the very bottom, cleared out this area here. There's some holes that I can't patch up because I can't place blocks outside of these chunks. So I've just made places for them to drop down in there. And like, I can't block this off completely, so I just put a fence here, broke some blocks over there so that the trench fills with lava. There's a hole up there that I can't block off, so I just have this. Let's see, sign here, 2 zombies with cobble blocks. Yes, and there they are. Every time I come back, they're here. So they're not despawning, they're holding the blocks. Okay, but let's get on to the list. And it was so much fun watching your first episodes of the Monster Museum Challenge, because you know it really is a difficult challenge. So see, I put my sign back, Bear Lodge Forest Ranger Station. Get up here. Turn this stuff around a little bit so we can just, okay, guess that will have to do for background. Okay, let's get to the list. Obviously nobody died on day 0 because that's a rule. Nobody can die on day 0. Although several people said they did have to restart several times because they kept dying on day 0. Let's it doesn't show me eating it, huh? That's weird. Okay, so start with Outfoxed. Outfoxed built his base into a cliffside. Okay. He collected some seeds. He cut a lot of trees. He spent most of the day cutting trees. He found some coal, some easy coal. Then at night he did a little mining, and then he came back up and was fighting mobs. So, no dungeons yet, but he's working on his base. He's got his seeds. I didn't see a farm, but you know, he's got a good solid start. Next we have Jade LF. Jade started out, not surprisingly, by punching trees, as did a lot of other people. She decided to build her farm down in the water grotto near the spawn point. She's building a grotto base down there. She has a pet chicken. She did some mining. She did some mob fighting, and she got a carrot from a zombie. Lucky. She got a carrot on the first episode, and she did a little carrot farming. So she's off to a good start with her carrot. Next we have Felonious Wizard. Felonious Wizard said that he got blown up in his first 2 tries, but his 3rd try was successful. He collected a lot of seeds. He built a farm over in the birch forest. The birch forest that is near the extreme hills biome. And then at night he stayed out all night and fought mobs. But he's got a good start on a very healthy looking farm. Okay, next we have the team of Scody Garbitas, Max Ryder, Piker Eyes, Psycho SFK, Sayu Lily, Basket MC, Paisley Playfully, and I'm really glad to see the Gophercraft crew back in the MHC. After they punched some trees, they made a beeline for the zombie dungeon. After they conquered the zombie dungeon and everyone had a snack of rotten flesh, they proceeded lower to do some caving, found a ravine. Basket saw a diamond, but he didn't mine it yet. And and they do have a farm that Sayu Lily made up on the surface with a little help from Paisley. And they have a little farm that's kind of on the surface of a pond. Okay. Next on the list is the solo world of New Azusa. New Azusa usually plays in teams, but this time he's doing it solo. Maybe he does it both every time. I can't remember. But anyway, yes, in his solo world, he started out by punching trees. Yes, don't we all? Then he went to mining, found some redstone. He says he has a redstone plan. He also picked up some emeralds. Why not? He got some gold, and he got a lot of iron. A lot of iron, which will come in handy because you need iron for armor, you need iron for iron bars, you need iron for an anvil. We're just gonna need a lot of iron this time. Next we have Nova Cookie 232. Nova Cookie started out by punching trees. Yes, he did. Then he collected seeds. He got some easy coal. He found a couple of red mushrooms. No brown. So he can't make soup yet. Stew. And he's making his base in the birch forest. He made a birch plank house. Then he did some mining at night. He built a small farm. I think it's up on the surface. And he fought mobs. Next we have a new player, Smithy MC. Smithy does not have any food in his first episode. He tried to get apples from birch trees, but that did not work. He has his brightness level set above 100%, which I forgot to list that in the rules this time, but it's something we prefer you to have your light levels at 100%, not greater than that. That's technically a violation of the no mods rule, because there's no way to do that other than with a mod or editing a file, which is what a mod does. Okay, so through the normal menu system you cannot raise your brightness above 100%, but his is. But we're not gonna kick him out because of that, because he's new, and we don't look for reasons to kick people out anyway. Now you might be thinking, well, why not have it above 100%? That way all my viewers can see everything when I'm underground. Well, that's true. They can all see everything when you're underground, but there is a reason for darkness in Minecraft. Darkness provides mystery. It provides the unknown. It provides atmosphere. you're actually cheating your audience out of some of the enjoyment of the game by not having that darkness there. It is a tactical advantage to have extra light because you'll be able to see those ores further away. Okay, when you're doing your own lighting with torches instead of doing it by editing files, you know, you might miss some iron on the ceiling, or off to the side as you're running down tunnels. Okay, but if you've got it on 10,000% brightness, you're not going to miss anything ever. Besides which, you're going to be able to see all the mobs from way further away than you would be able to see them if you were playing by the normal 100% brightness allowed for in the menus. Okay, so this is just my short lecture on the reasons why we have the brightness rule. But I think the game is a lot more exciting. It's a lot scarier. It's a lot more balanced if we limit our brightness to 100%. Okay, next on the list is Bat Heart MC. Bat Heart MC started out by punching trees. He collected some seeds. He went to the first zombie dungeon, or he went to a zombie dungeon. I guess he went to a far zombie dungeon. I guess he decided to go to the far one and work his way back. He got a potato from a zombie. He built a farm in the dungeon, but he did not put any water on it, so it's a dry farm. So it's not going to grow that well. Next we have Jaden of the Kid Awesome 2 channel. He started out by punching trees. What do you know? He did get some apples though. So good job, Jaden. He collected seeds, and he's jumping around for no reason, using up his hunger. Just constantly hitting that spacebar with his thumb, just jumping and jumping. Okay, he made a farm, but he's got no water on it, so it's a dry farm. And then he did some mining. Next we have Dad from the Kid Awesome 2 channel. I forget his other name besides Dad. He's not my dad. He's Jaden's dad, I think. It's Troy Boy 777 maybe. Anyway, I don't have that in my notes, so I can't be sure. He was punching trees. Yes, he was punching trees. And he punched a lot of trees, a lot of oak trees, and he got 8 apples. I think that's a record for the day 0 in this challenge so far. I didn't see anyone else get more than 8 apples. Okay, he also collected some seeds. He did not make a farm yet, but I'm sure he will. He just ran out of time. Okay, next we have the team of Jaden and Dad from the Kid Awesome 2 channel. They started out by punching trees. Yes, they collected a few apples. They made a farm, so that's good. And they did some mining. Next we have Team Colony. Team Colony is got a lot of people in it. So there's OG, Vivcake, Soma, Momo and Techna, Mike Deadman, also known as Frank and Honest, some other kids, Diamond Girls, some other kids I can't remember the name of, but yes, it's the big disorganized group. And they started out by punching trees. Yes, punching trees. They made a farm. They've got a lot of manpower there, so they, got some stuff done. They did some mining. They did some fishing. Oh yes, New Azus is on that team also. No surprise there. And he got, New Azusa that is, got a name tag while fishing. So they have an extra name tag right off the bat. Alright. Next we have the team of Mike Deadman, Technoscribe, and Mom of Miners. And they started out by punching trees. Yes, they made a farm. They did some mining. They got an apple or two. They found the ravine. And then they did some fishing. But they didn't catch anything. Not yet. Okay. Next we have the team of Philbin 3 and 8-Bit Glasses. I think this is the first month for 8-Bit Glasses. Welcome to the game. They started out by punching trees. And they made door traps, which is something I didn't see anyone else do. You know, you put a pressure plate down underground, you put 4 doors around it, and oh, bad weather. When the zombie steps on the pressure plate, the doors close and he's trapped. It's a very clever design. Of course, it's not a unique design. It's not a new design. It's been in Minecraft for years. Everybody does it, but it's the first time I've seen it in this challenge. So, very cool. They have a farm which is dry. They caught a zombie, but he wouldn't pick up a sword, so they killed him. And apparently the creeper is too small to go into their door trap, or too smart. They did have a plank over a slab. They had a wooden slab over the top of the door trap, and then they've got the doors around it, and they've got the pressure plate inside. And I don't know if the creeper is just too tall to get in there, or if he's too smart to go in there, because they ran around and around and around that door trap, and the creeper did not go in. So my suggestion is take the slab off the top, and that way at least there won't be a height restriction, and maybe you can get the creeper to go into it then. Okay, next we have Tim Obert, also known as Captain Hook 5150. He started out by punching trees. He went to the birch forest. He found a little pond in the birch forest. He built a farm. He did some mining, and he made a base back in the side, partially in the side of a hill, and then partially just covered up. You know, no windows, kind of like a mole base or a hobbit hole kind of a thing. But good start. Next we have, whoa, things going on here. Yeah. If my thing catches on fire, I'm not going to be happy. Alright? Look. Next we have Master Rudy. Master Rudy started out by punching trees. He went to a zombie dungeon, raided it, and then went to a second zombie dungeon, all in the first episode. He got enough iron for full armor, so he's off to a fast start. Fast. This guy is not wasting time. Next we have Cherry Bitters MC. Cherry Bitters MC started out by punching trees. She collected some apples. She went to a zombie dungeon and got the goodies, and then she found a ravine. Okay. Next we have John Fall 92. John Fall 92 made a beeline for a zombie dungeon. You know, I mean, after he punched trees and made some tools. Okay. He saw some silverfish while he was down there. Then he went to a second zombie dungeon. He had a close call where they beat him down to 1 heart, but he recovered, and he has full armor. So another very fast player, not wasting any time. Next we have PB of the PB Plays Inside channel. Let's see, there's the view I was looking for. She started out her episode by punching trees. She's calling this the Pokemon Challenge, and all I know about Pokemon is that it was a cartoon back when my kid used to watch years ago, and there was a boy in there named Ash. Okay, but other than that, I don't know what a Pokemon is or how it relates to this challenge, but I guess you were catching monsters in there. Okay, anyway, she did get an apple. She went to a zombie dungeon, and then she is making a staircase from the first zombie dungeon she went to another zombie dungeon nearby, 50 blocks away or so. Okay, but she hasn't reached the second one yet, but she's got a staircase almost all the way. Next we have Boone Slayer. Boone Slayer started out his episode by punching trees. Yes, he did. But he was punching them more slowly than the rest of us because he's having lag. Lag. Yes. His computer is lagging out. I don't know why this particular biome should be particularly laggy. I mean, we have had challenges like the Naked and Afraid challenge in the jungle biome, which was really laggy and everybody was lagging out. But, I try to avoid jungles since then because they make too much lag for everybody. But maybe he needs to make some adjustments to his computer. But anyway, despite the lag, he persevered on and did some caving, and I really enjoy his episodes. I like his style of play. I think he's careful, but he's smart, and I think he's gonna do well. Although he didn't go to any of the dungeons yet. He didn't make a farm. He doesn't have much of a house. He doesn't have full armor, but he's doing great. He's got a great start there. Okay, next we have Technoscribe. This is the solo world of Technoscribe. Okay. She started out her episode by punching trees, and then she collected some seeds. She made a farm in the grotto. The grotto is like a subterranean pond. Okay. So she made a farm down there, and then she went to a zombie dungeon. Okay. Next we have Razorter Z. He took off. Decided, I don't like this biome, I'm going somewhere else. He took off. He's like 700 blocks, more than 700 blocks away. This is after he punched trees. He found a plains biome, didn't stop there, kept going. Found a roofed forest biome and started cutting down giant mushrooms. So he's doing his thing over there. He spent the second part of his episode, the nighttime part, caving. I guess he's going to come back for the zombie dungeons and for the well, they're not all zombie dungeons, but for the dungeons to get the name tags, or maybe he won't. I don't know. Anyway, next we have Baker Bell. Baker Bell was doing a face cam this time, and it was really nice. I enjoyed that. She decided to make a tunnel through a mountain instead of walking around it or over it. But you only have to do that once, and then you can run back and forth without having to go over it every time. So that's good. She built a little farm. She got a carrot from, I think it was the very first zombie she killed. Okay, she was making her tunnel. She didn't block off the ends. Got to be nighttime. A zombie ran down the tunnel toward her. She had no choice but to kill it, and it gave her a carrot. So, lucky ducky. She found the zombie dungeon. I don't think she did anything with it yet. She just found it. Okay. So maybe next episode she will conquer the zombie dungeon. Alright. Next we have Black Belt Crafter. Black Belt Crafter started out his episode by punching trees. Yes. He went to his zombie dungeon. Then he did some caving. He killed a bat. Naughty, naughty, naughty. He found a ravine, and he found diamonds. Or rather, one diamond. Yes, one diamond. The same diamond that Basket MC found. That's Nathan Pelton, by the way. It looks like it's only one diamond. He mined all the blocks around it, except for one, so there is a possibility that it could have gone off, the vein could go off diagonally in the direction that he didn't break that last block. But I don't know, the odds are pretty much against that. Looks like it's only one diamond. Okay, next we have Wild Trekker. Wild Trekker started out his episode by punching trees. Yes, he got an apple, and then he went to a zombie dungeon. So far, everybody in this challenge on their first episode have only found zombie dungeons, no other kinds of dungeons. And I know there are other kinds. Okay, so hang in there. They're coming. Next we have the team of Murph and Dan. That's Murphy and Dan. They started out their episode by punching trees. Yes. One of them, I think it was Murph, built a house. Okay, so that's a good start. Dan was out there hunting up goodies. He found 2 red mushrooms, no brown. Okay. They built a little farm, and they fought mobs, and creepers were blowing up on them. They're both hungry, and they have no food reserves. They ate up everything they found. Like they bone mealed a little bit of wheat and ate the bread, and they still were hungry, and they have no food reserves. So let's hope that they figure out how to get some more food. And finally, we have the team of Lightbringer and Heatherby. Okay, they started out their episode by punching trees. That's the last time I'm going to say that this video. So, then they collected some seeds, and they got an apple. And Heatherby found some silverfish. So, good job there, Heatherby. They made a little farm. Got water on it, got torches on it, looks good. Lightbringer made a trench around their area and had a water stream in the trench to bring all the mobs to one central location where they can explode and destroy their base. Okay, that takes care of the list. I can't wait to see how many people die in day 1. This is Mike Deering signing out.